Morning again, kids. I've got two more picture books for you today that I wanna read to you. I sure wish you were all sitting right here in front of me so I could read it to you that way, but this is the next best thing. Okay. So the book we're going to read today is called Al Fuzz Bet. And I wish I could tell you that it's a true story, but it's not. But it is so funny. It's a story about how all the letters in our alphabet, there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and how did they come to be arranged the way they are? Like, why is A the first letter in the alphabet? And why is B the second letter in the alphabet? So this is a story about this guy. His name is Al, and the king of his land said, we've got all these wonderful letters, and we're going to be able to put them together to create words and books and all kinds of great things. But we need to put them in some kind of order. And so the king says, whoever comes up with the best idea for how our 26 letters of the alphabet should be organized wins. I'm not sure what the prize is, but okay, so the front of the book has all our letters of the alphabet. There's Al. Okay, a long time ago, there lived a man named Alpha. Al lived back when all sorts of things were being invented, like fire, and the wheel, and shadows. Al wanted to invent something too. That would be kind of fun to invent something. If you were going to invent something, what would you invent? One day, shortly after the 26 letters had been invented, the king announced that they needed to be put in some kind of order. All the letters were thrown together without any rhyme or reason. Once the letters are organized, writing will really take off. Books, poetry, love letters, stop signs. Whoever comes up with the most beautiful arrangement for these 26 letters will be remembered for all of time, the king promised. There's Al. I will do it, Al said to himself excitedly. He didn't tell anyone that he was going to try. Instead, he made a private bet with himself. The very next day, Al went to the king's palace to pick up a bag of letters. He took them home and got right to work. There he is. 26 letters. That sure is a lot of letters, he said. The first one was easy. He chose A for Al. One down, 25 more to go. Oh, so that's why A is the first letter of the alphabet. Just then, a bee buzzed by. Oh no, shrieked Al. A bee! Hey, that's it. A, B. Thanks, bee. Because Al loved rhyming, he wanted to make sure some letters rhymed. So he grabbed 3 letters that rhymed with B, which are C, D, and E. Then Al's twin neighbors passed by. He could never tell them apart, and that's when he noticed that the letter E is almost identical to the letter F. Twins do belong together. And so far then we have A, B, C, D, E, and F, which looks a little bit like an E. Gee, said Al, this isn't too hard. Gee, I'm really getting it. Gee, that can be the next letter. Oh, Al's friend Jay strolled by and said, Hi, Al. Al says, Hi, Jay. Hi, Jay? Yes, indeed. H-I spells hi. Jay. Al sure is happy to see me, thought Jay. All right, we're all the way through J. Well, okay, Al. See you tomorrow. What did you say? I just said KL. I'll see you. KL. That's it. KL, you're the best. Thanks, I guess. He doesn't really know why Al is so excited for the letters K and J. But they do come after H-I-J. What are the letters that H-I-J, K-L-M-N? Let's see what happens. Feeling hungry, Al picked an apple. Delicious. All that led him to the next letter. And that's double perfect, thought Al. M for the middle of the alphabet. He was halfway through. Al had arranged 13 letters, and that meant 13 more. He was getting tired. He thought about quitting. But he remembered the bet he had made with himself. I will keep going. I won't give up. No, no, no. So he put the letter N next to the O as one big reminder. No giving up. Okay. Just then, nature called. Do you know what that means? It means when you have to go to the bathroom. And when Al returned, he knew just what his next letter would be. P, he said to himself with a smile. Oh, funny. Now, what next, he said. And at that moment, a little bird landed on one of the letters. Right on cue. Literally. Well, Q it is, feathered fellow. No sooner had the bird flown away than a snake appeared. Arr, said Al, trying to scare him off. Sneered the snake. Arr, said Al. Repeated the snake. Hold on. What do you think he's realizing? That's it. R and S, Al said as the snake slithered away. Soon it was time for Al's favorite time of the day, tea time. And tea it was. All the way through up until tea. Sipping his tea, Al gave himself a little pep talk. You're almost done, Al. You can do this. I know you have what it takes. I know you. I know you. Hey, that's how you came after the letter T for tea time. Now, only 5 letters remained. Al decided to lie down and think. An inchworm, see that cute little inchworm, was climbing the branch above him. He looks just like a V and a W stuck together, Al said. That's it. Thank you, my little VW bug. Now we're all the way through V and W. The last 3 now. Al was so close. But oh, how sleepy he was. X next, or Z next, or Y next. He yawned and rubbed his eyes. Al fell sound asleep. He began to snore. When his own snoring woke him up, he had a brilliant thought. Just as at the end of the day there is sleep, at the end of the letters there shall be Z. And that's why Z is the last letter of the alphabet. But we missed 2 letters, right? Well, only X and Y remained. He threw them up in the air. Whichever letter hits the ground first goes after W. He throws them up in the air. Ooh, that little bug doesn't want to get hurt. And X, being heavier, landed with a thud. So X, then Y it was. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, and Y, and Z. Al did it. He came up with a great order for all the letters in the alphabet. So he took his masterpiece to the king, and the king took a good, hard look. The king said it out loud. Then the king tried singing it. Do you know how to sing the alphabet? I bet you do. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And then the king wanted to sing it again. He said to Al, "This time, won't you sing along with me?" Doesn't that sound kind of familiar? Everyone listened as the king and Al sang. It sounded beautiful. The king proclaimed, "You've done it. This is the loveliest arrangement I've seen. I dare say it's even perfect. Tell me, what is your name and how did you do it?" "Your Majesty, my name is Alpha, and I made a bet with myself. I said, 'Alpha, I bet you can do this. I know you can do this.' And that, King Sir, is what I did." Do you see what's coming? His name is Alpha, and he made a bet with himself. "Well," said the king, "I hereby declare that the 26 letters shall be named in honor of Alpha and his bet." And that is how it came to be known as Alphabet. The end. Get it? Alphabet? Alpha's bet? Oh, okay, I'm just going to tell you, yeah, this book was written by the same author who wrote Spoon and Straw. And, you know, I told you she was my favorite author. So that's just silly. And like I said, it's not a true story, but sometimes the best stories are made up, right? All right, we'll be back with another book in a while.